Raise the bucket up. Hey guys, okay, so I got it unboxed here. Now it's sitting in the garage here. I'm gonna go over a couple of specs here. So this is a 23 horsepower skid steer, mini skid steer. 23 horsepower, has 2 pumps. Now, if you want 3 pumps, what it does is when you have 3 pumps, you can actually move the tracks and lift the bucket at the same time. So with 2 pumps, you can't do that. But for what I'm doing, I think I'm fine for what I'm using it for. But that's something to think about. Now, I was offered the option to upgrade to 3 pump. It was like $600 more for a 3 pump. So I just went with a 2 pump. Now, another thing is the track here. You can see the track. I went with a tri-track because it is more easier to maintenance, and it lasts a little bit longer, and it's easier to clean. You don't have a lot of like rocks getting trapped in there, because what happens when the tracks move, the rocks fall off. But a regular track, like the excavator here, it gets stuck in there. So that's something to think about too if you want to get a tri-track. Now, of course, the tri-track are a little more expensive, but I think the payoff is well worth the cost, you know. And then the unit was the same price for a tri-track or a regular track, so I decided to go with a tri-track. And I also have the LED lights built into it, LED lights, and it's a 23 horsepower, and the bucket sells 4.59 cubit, and the travel speed is 3.5 miles. That sure beats the mini excavator. That's travel speed is 1.2, believe. So of course you're getting almost 2-3 times the speed in it. And to me, this is actually a little bit more fun to drive because it's a little bit more faster. So, but having both, you know, the mini and the skid steer, both each does its own thing. You know, pros and cons, has its own perks, right? This is a dirt mover, right? It does a lot quicker, and that's a digger pretty much. Now, another thing to think about is, you know, your engine type. I got the Rado engine. They're almost pretty good now as compared to, you got a BNS. What option I had was BNS, and then the Honda engine, and I decided to go with Rado because, of course, it's a little bit cheaper, and from the reliability and for what I use, Rado engine works fine. And as for parts and stuff, they're pretty much all similar now. So you can swap out. You have any issue, you can buy all the parts here. And you can see here, they're all pretty universal part. Like the cylinder and the pumps. Another thing I recommend is grease them. Replace the grease. And let me see the zerks. You can see there's, let me find a zerk for you. The hydraulic pumps, I recommend taking out the hydraulic pumps, putting a better brand hydraulic pumps, because I heard that these tend to use cheaper hydraulic pump fluid, also the grease. So recommend taking it out, emptying it out, and putting new grease in. But with the Infront brand, you know, Infront brand are not bad. The grease in them they use, and also the hydraulic fluids, it's pretty good. I didn't have any issue with this one here, and I use it quite a bit in the summer, a bit the pergola. Now it came with, you know, a key, and they gave me a little tool bucket here, so it's nice. It came with grease pump. You got the socket wrench for everything, and let's see here, the bucket is nice, heavy duty. Of course, you can have attachment with these. This is a heavy duty bucket. You can see some of them are really thin, so that's something you want to consider. Lift weight is 1,009 pounds. So the overall weight of the unit is 1940 pounds. So it's heavy, but that excavator is 1.2 tons, so that's heavier. Of course, more, you got the arm, that's the arm, and all this here is the reason why the excavator is heavier. Now, you might ask why they went with the Infront. Again, I went with the Infront. It's not a bad Chinese brand. It does the job, and they tend to be a little bit better than the other brand, to my preference, you know, my opinion. So, but you can see I have not used this yet, so I can't tell you about the detail in it. But I'm gonna, you know, once I use it, of course I'm gonna make a video and maintenance video and everything for you guys. You can see here, it starts up pretty easy. You lift this up, and again, just look how thick this plate is. Look at that. And just drop that down, and here's your, I believe that's excuse me, your throttle, your here's your torque, and then you turn this on turn it on to turn that on, so that it's like a safety. Turn that on, and here, let me show you here. You see that? And you can hear the fan just kicking in. It's a pretty quiet machine. It's a lot quieter than my mini excavator here. And you got this, open it. So yeah, it's pretty easy to operate. And what I learned is this is your bucket control, and this is your move. And when you move both of them, you press both, move forward, push both controllers up forward, and you move forward. And I did put some gas in, and even got a little power outlet. Let's turn on the light. Let's check it out. You see the LED? That's pretty bright. Strong LED lights. You can see. Look at that. Turn off for you guys. And you got your horn. So cool. And then I'm gonna show you guys when I'm gonna turn it on, move it, and try to park it right in here.